That was unnecessary.
Hello everyone, welcome to Out of the Loop. My name is Tom.
My name is Chris.
And I'm Dave, and I do not agree that everybody loves Raymond.
Oh my god, we did it. We got to 81. Woo! We did it. We did it. Woo! No, Dave. We're on 80. We're on 81, 10 minutes into me posting up that last video, and then we went down to 80.
So the goal is still on?
The goal is still 81.
80, yeah.
And we know it's achievable.
It is achievable, and then it's also...
But it could be so fragile.
Yeah. You get it 1 minute, and then...
Wasn't was it, Chris? We could get to 81 by the end of this pod.
We could do.
By the end of this vid.
We could do, but let's not hope.
The woman who performed oral sex on a man on a train in Australia, as we said last week.
Aussie Shane!
Who you were quite keen on until you found out he had white power tattooed on his...
I just thought he sounded like a bit of a lad.
Said woman involved in that said she carried out the act because it was her birthday. And something she had always wanted to do.
What, to Shane or on a train? Or like what part of that? Does she, or a blowjob in general? Or
do you think that they were regular commuters and she'd been sort of and thought, oh, how am I going to work with this? Oh, I know, I've got a birthday coming up.
He's really horny, that Shane.
So if she was like high or a bit pissed or whatever, you've then got to face him the next day when you go.
Well, that was what I was getting at. I wonder how awkward the follow-up journey would be.
But to be fair, hold on. First of all, we're assuming Shane works.
No,
I mean we've seen him outside.
We are making some large assumptions.
Also, the train was empty, so it must have been either.
It probably wasn't peak time.
Yeah, it wasn't peak time. I mean,
also,
it doesn't look like the kind of person who works regular office hours, though, does he?
Do you think that's how he was on the train? They just went to take a picture. How were you on the train? He went, oh, and he just took his top off. Like.
Chantel Gordon, 34, has been named as the woman who got frisky with 38-year-old Shane Brennan on a train in Port Kembla. The dad of 3 said he initially refused to engage with the woman, but after she began masturbating on the train, he agreed to the oral sex.
I love it. Yeah. I initially rejected, but eventually I got a blowjob and put coke on my cock.
He told Wollongong local court she was pretty horny and ready to go. Toey as. Toey as. A-S.
Answers in the comments.
Any Australians or people au fait with the slang of Australia?
I can't believe I just did that.
You did that.
I know.
If you haven't,
isn't it?
No, it was good because it gets people to comment.
Yeah, but I mean, YouTube's been around long enough that if I say comment on something, they don't need me to then.
Not our fans. They don't know. Right. What are you signalling to?
I'm just trying to emphasise your comments box.
The comments box is below the video.
It's below the thing. Have you ever used YouTube before?
Also, if you haven't got the internet, you can PO box us at Bad Time Babble.
PO box.
PO box.
Whatever. To add another twist to what is already the greatest story of 2018, court papers show that her birthday is actually the 5th of January and not 14th of December when the interaction took place.
She lied.
Meth.
She was convicted at Port Kembla local court in her absence of behaving in an offensive manner in a public place and willful and obscene exposure. When approached by the Mail Online, Gordon said she had no memory of the incident. She told the news outlet she was shocked to learn that she had been caught on the wrong side of the law. Have you ever turned into a massive arsehole after drinking loads of wine? Wine lovers in Belgium are being offered the chance to drink wine in a hotel that is designed to look like a giant... Go on, have a guess, Dave.
Arsehole?
The hotel is called the Casanus Hotel, and it's pretty much what you'd imagine. It's a giant arsehole and a bit of the lower intestine flunked in the middle of a field. The intestine houses a bar called Bar Rectum, which is presumably... where the wine will be served. There they go. They've got another lovely picture of it. There is only one room. Any more would be anatomically incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
Technically true.
Any more would cost more. That's what it would be.
It was really just a piece of art within the Verbeek Foundation Sculpture Park, but the addition of a shower, double bed, and a central heating system has turned it into a bizarre hotel.
Is that anatomically
There's some pictures
correct?
Of the inside is all bright white with modern-looking fittings and nice things.
Why isn't it brown and shitty?
I don't know. Because
If I'm going for the full arsehole experience.
After 10 years of organising classic wine tastings, often very boring for both wine producers and visitors, we started thinking of different ways of experimenting with wines.
So was this their first suggestion?
Yeah, what can we do to jazz things up a bit for the
Yeah.
wine tasting? Because most people who go to a wine tasting definitely don't just go for the wine tasting, do
But
they?
it's a unique selling point, I guess. Why not come to a wine tasting and
I'm not saying it's
giant anus?
I'm not saying it's not done its job because now we know about it, but I'm never going to it.
How'd you get in?
I'd
Through the
imagine.
arsehole.
Do you actually?
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
I doubt. I don't know. Looking at it,
Maybe you go for a mouth. There should be a mouth at one end. You just jump out the arsehole when you're finished.
should you wish to follow through on your interest and stay at Casa Anus, would you?
I'm never going.
Well, no, because if it's only got one bedroom, then have you
In a
got
field.
to spend the whole time with a bunch of other
Well, I'm
Anuses.
sure.
people?
I'm
in-
sure they're not there all the time.
No,
It's not that expensive. It's about 120 euros per night to stay there.
That's about 100 euros too much. In this inside, it's
like
just
camping, isn't
white
it?
walls. Like there's nothing inside that makes you go, I'm in an arsehole. I'm in an Oh, it's amazing. Like there's nothing in there. If
Tom
there-
wants. You're just a bit disappointed. It's not the full arsehole
if
experience.
you're going for the
what
arsehole.
if it smells like shit? Tom?
Right.
Would that make it better for you?
If it smells like shit, when you walk through it, it's like muddy, gooey stuff or whatever. There's, like I said, large pieces of sweet corn, so it's like you've been shrunk down like in a space. You know, all that kind of stuff. I'd be like, yeah, they've fully gone for it. They haven't. They had a caravan. They wanted to do wine tasting, and they went, oh, let's just put a sheet on it.
No,
and make it look like an arsehole.
I think it was originally an art installation of a giant thingy, and then someone decided to turn it into a wine bar.
We're not talking about art with these people. We're just talking about business.
A business that takes advantage of a
Because
piece
they
of
didn't
piece
make
of
the arsehole. Yeah.
pre-existing.
Fine. Okay.
art.
Fine. I get that. Okay. Fine. Yeah, because they're not. They've just literally gone. Oh, we'll have that, and we'll stick it on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quirky. I can see why they would do it, but I
Yeah.
also don't really.
Get it.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this, if you liked it, give it a like. Please share it, subscribe, do all those things that make us feel better. What else?
No, I think end it just like that, Chris.
Well, no, yeah,
Well.
dumb. What else?
Is that it?
Well, the magic of editing, Tom. More work for you, eh?
We need to say goodbye.
Bye. You're-